It is day 43, it looks like, on Road to a Million. It has been a pretty good day, I would say, for the most part. Not even the most part. Crazy thing actually happened today was I got, so essentially got 21 leads for a 7-day free training that I'm doing on October 1st. And I was able to do that by only spending $23.83 on ads, which is phenomenal to think about. Like 18, well, I think I said 21 leads. Yeah, 21 leads for less than $30. Like I'll take that. If I have all the people show up, that's awesome, and I get some testimonials from it as well too. And then I can start to use that to be able to grow my audience even further, and then just create a snowball effect. It literally took me a day to write a landing page, which it's taken me 4 freaking years, 5 years, 7 years just to do that. And then when I finally did, like, I actually got leads. I think I just didn't understand the concept of leads and what they actually meant until I started doing a sales job. As soon as I started doing the sales job, it's like, okay, you need leads because I know what I'm selling. Like, I'm selling myself. I'm selling my knowledge, my expertise, my way of living, because I genuinely do believe that my way of living is it's a fantastic way of living because it's all inside of us, and I'm happy, I'm joyful. Like, yeah, there's certain aspects that I would like to have more of, as anybody does. But every area of my life that I've improved has helped me along my journey to be able to get to the place where I want to get to. So I figure I might as well help some other people not have to avoid the same pitfalls that I fell into, and the same lonely nights or lonely days, or just, I guess, solitude. Like, I think solitude is good for certain people because it helps us, like, actually reflect and grow and evolve. It's just, if I can help the people not have to spend 7 years of their life being able to get to this point, then I've done my job correctly. So that's why having these leads is incredibly important and amazing. And I did turn off that first ad that I had that was that got me the 21 leads, because I wanted to test something. I wanted to change it to free to see if maybe I can get even more than 21 within the prior to then. And then I added another secondary page to that landing page that brings them to a secondary page that says, thank you, here's a Facebook link. Then they can log in, because I don't know if my Zapier Zaps are working between my email, between like my email software and lead pages. Essentially, I'm hoping it is. If not, like, I'm just going to manually send out the links to my list of leads for the 21 people for the 7-day training that's taking place on October 1st. And then I have an idea of what we're going to be doing, like mindset, fitness, fears, gratitude, communication, getting out of your head, and then goals. So we got the 7 days set up, which is perfect. And then for that next landing page that I was just talking about a second ago, essentially what I did was I created a way for them to buy one-on-one coaching, because originally I had like an opt-in page for them to buy like the training itself, and I was like, let's change that. Let's give them something for free and then do an opt-in. And then if they don't do this opt-in now, then at the end of the 7 days, I can also send out another thing and just be like, hey, like, appreciate you guys joining. There's a lot more that we can still do and cover. Like, this is just the bare bone basics. What we actually want to do is be able to help you have a fitness routine, help you create better habits, help you learn how to meditate, give you maybe some books that you want to read if you want to read. You don't have to read them. But essentially, like, you ask me questions, we'll provide advice on what you can do, and then you come back and we do it week after week after week. And, like, if I just get 10 people, $97, that's $970. Like, it's good. It's better than what I anything that I've ever had beforehand. So, I mean, really right now, all I'm really worried about is just, like, getting that first one, the first paying customer. And then I figure what I would like to do is be able to pay like $197 and have, like, I mean, I'd like to get it up even higher than that, but if I do 25 at $197, like, I feel like they could pay for that. 500 would be ideal for 10 people. That's $5,000 a month, which would be like, that's enough. Like, if I can get 10 people to give me $500 or 100 people to give me $49, like, we got all these different numbers that we're working with to be able to get me to that $3,000 a month mark, essentially. Or we have 25 at $197, and that's just going to involve me selling and me providing the value and not even figuring out, but just doing what I do best, essentially. And that's why, like, I have those other training things, or the other people that I'm going to be helping out this next on Friday, which I think I was talking about the other day, where they're great people. They just don't have much social skills, and them seeing me out and how I was talking with people, like, wow, this kid actually has something, like he's valuable, and they're telling me like we need more people like him. And I don't know why I said kid, like I'm a man now essentially. It's just kids easier to say. But it's like, yeah, we have more people out there. He's like, we need more people like you. So I figure I might as well help them, give them the course, give them the free training. From the free training, then I can start to upgrade from there. And I figure I don't want to do it this way. It just might be a smarter way for me to do it. Like, let me just get some proof of concept. I have the proof of concept essentially already. That's why it's already done, and I already have my like play button on the wall. And I can talk about this in more videos. I've kind of glimpsed on it a little bit, but like it's tough because like if you're hearing this right now, you're like, what the hell is he talking about? Because if I was just starting out and I heard this, I'd be like, what the is he talking about? So we can get to that on another day, but essentially it's just exciting to see like that I got 21 leads, and I think I got my Zapier account connected correctly. At least I hope I did. It doesn't seem like it's importing them all, so I might be wrong. My Facebook ad account seems to be working well. Scheduled to running. Yeah, so I mean, things are looking up. YouTube channel for the anime content as well has been doing good. It's funny because like I know people are gonna tell me like, hey, it doesn't go this deep. It's not, you're looking into it too much, and I get it and I understand it and I can see why they would. The great part about it, and this is the great part about just how I do things, is like it does go deeper than we care to consider. Like I just have to remember I do need to keep it somewhat simple for like layman terms. Like some of these videos in the past very well could have been a little bit too complicated or too in depth. It's just I figure like you can Google and research like I did. Like if I have a question or even leave a comment, and I'll respond back to the comment. Like there's multiple different ways to be able to overcome like any sort of I guess question that you may have, and that's why like I'm just gonna be working. Just going to be trying, and I found out after taking this week off essentially that like this is what I do want to do full time. Like I love being able to do this, like taking my walks, working when I want to work, not having to have a strict schedule, like because I get the work done one way or another, and it's absolutely fantastic. And I'm excited to see how the training is going to go tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, on the 1st, so that would be on Sunday, I believe, at the end of this. Yeah, Sunday. So should be exciting. Should be able to take on, at least use some testimonials or some like content, and I can outlay that. Just be like, hey guys, like the reason that this is free is because I'm planning on using any marketing material afterwards. So if you could just provide some feedback at the end of the 7 days, that'd be absolutely fantastic. And then we can go from there. I was also thinking about possibly asking one of my buddies I was talking to, helping, like he was kind of upselling myself essentially to some of the other people that we were out drinking with the other night, and I was like, maybe if I could get him to say that on camera, which I think he would, and then use that as a testimonial as well to be able to drive even more people to the page, and that could increase the product price. I think there's something to that, and I do think that people do have at least $500. I believe, like, I mean, I had $997 when I first got started, and that was a lot of my net worth. It was just I was in such a low place, I guess, that I needed to spend that money, and it's taking me on this whole amazing journey that I'd do it all over again if I had to. And I'm excited to see where this is going to go. It's this momentum's picking up. 3 years in the works. 3 years in the work, baby. So hope you guys have a good rest of your night. I think that's about all I wanted to talk about. Yeah, like I'm still like my mind's still slightly on the YouTube page and creating content there, and maybe I do start hiring other people to do some other work for me. I figured let's just get the proof of concept down first of like doing my own landing page, running the ads, like having a basic understanding of it, and then I can start getting more people to kind of write out my copy and do some other work that I could do myself, but I might as well just automate mostly if not everything, become more of a shareholder instead of business owner, and then just collect a check for 6 to 7 figures each and every single month. Sounds simple enough. Is it easy? Will it be? Yes. It's just going to be hard work like anything else in life. So I'm not too worried, but with that being said, talk to you guys tomorrow.